Here's Demon. Takes a three.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Ricochet. Good ball movement here by Team World. Matkovic, offensive rebound. Another shot. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Now USA with it. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Pass to MP. Drills it from outside. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Demon. Pass to Edgecombe. Edie down low. Swinging, covering. Edgecombe, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star Game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
Here's Edgecombe. Pocket 6. Here's Ricochet. Team World with another miss. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Doesn't go that time.
And just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 6.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Here's Demon. Hasn't made one yet. From the arc. Good on the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Sinks the triple.
The rookie providing the answer. All right, BJ.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA. And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor.
Here's Edgecombe. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP. Here's Collier. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's USA ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. With some changes. Flag is checked in for Dalton Connect. MP comes in for Wells. And it's Collier in for Harper. Team World also making some changes. Matkovic is checked in. And it's Ricochet in for Malawach.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
They've got Flag. MP out there with Collier. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Castellan at the 3, the small forward. And for Team World, we've got Zachary Ricochet. And it's Demon in at the 1.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Rizichet. Here's Demon. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a deep three from MP. Rebound by Team World. Rizichet with it. He has yet to score. To the middle. Here's Wolf. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you can tell Rizichet has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
USA with another miss.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP outside. MP nails the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And USA with some changes. Donovan Clingan comes in for Khalil Ware. And Bailey subbed in for Castle. And it's Team World with the ball. Down by 15. Pass to Matkovic. Rizichet in the corner. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by USA. Clingan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Now Rizichet. Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. 6 on the shot clock. For the three. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
Back to MP. MP clapping right back.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Team World trails by 15. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Rizichet. Here's Demon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. MP, that's for 2. Offline from the top of the key. And it's USA. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Bailey out there with flag. Then it's Collier. Then it's MP. And it's Clingan in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Pass to Edey. Yep, that one goes. Edey's got the first points of the second half here for Team World.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You've got to stay in his jersey.
MP, no good.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Demon. Shot from the wing. Good on the jump shot. Demon's got 5. So it's USA now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wasted no time on that one. And USA leads by 14.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for USA.
Coming right back. MP with a huge 3.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rizachet with it. Bailey picks him up. Shot clock at 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizachet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 27.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Edgecombe. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the basket by MP.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Khalil Ware's checked in for flag, and a change for Team World. Larson's checked in. MP outside. From downtown, you can't get that one. Team World trails by 14. Out to the right wing. Here's Larson. Inside. Pass to Demon. No good on the 3.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
USA with another miss.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 10 points here for PJ Edgecombe. The 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by MP. Over to the wing from outside the arc. It's hauled in by USA.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot. MP's got 17 points here in the second half. Pass to Edgecombe. And Ware pulls it down. USA leading by 17. A 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Here's Edgecombe. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. MP getting it done for USA. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision.
He's checked in for USA. The USA calls time here. So we see USA taking the win here.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg,
So what you're saying is, if I score 40 tonight, everyone would... Okay, everybody, listen up. This is a very special limited time opportunity.
You know what? This is probably just how we'll do it.
Someone else will take care of it.
Sweet. Good work, team.
I see the scores about you guys. Yes, his has really picked up, especially the past few seasons. When you bring reports of top scorers, can you factor that in? We can, but how do you like that done? We try not to favor Georgia or but a lot of point metrics and also give you more time to watch. MP's about to tear the roof off.
Coming right up, the Bucks taking on the Raptors. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them.
I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
I think MP has exceeded any expectations that were created when he promised to score more this year. The way he's been attacking on offense, demanding the ball, getting buckets, those weren't just hollow words we heard from him. He is clearly a man on a mission.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. In it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Now here's Nooooooooooooooo, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Pass to Turner, 6 on the shot clock, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
And here's Porter. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. To halt the run, Turner, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 is up. MP again. MP's got 12 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Scotty Barnes.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
From deep, MP again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Chicago was tremendous. He had 36 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Toronto. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. MP's got 21 points in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Trent, and Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick, he's checked in for Barrett. Now here's Kuzma. No points so far. Anthony against MP. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
He gets his man on the ground and stays in rhythm on that shot. So special.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
Here's Kuzma. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nooooooooooooooo. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And Nooooooooooooooo, here we go.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kuzma for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already. And look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Anthony is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Trent in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Anthony outside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. No good from outside. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you guys.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Ali, good stuff. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Porter from outside. Drains the triple. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
MP, that one's good.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Anthony outside. Trent outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Barrett. Trent from long range. Rebound Toronto. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. A deep 3. And again, Toronto with a triple. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Fires from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Anthony with it. Picked up by Dick. Anthony, the pass to Portis. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to MP. Here's Barrett. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
And here's Porter outside. Mobo with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. And the basket by MP.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 30 seconds left in the first half of this game. Trent outside. On the wing, Anthony. They double him with MP. Porter from outside. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3. The rebound by the Bucks. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Toronto out in front, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan?
And time now to swing it around as we take. Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP. And it's Barrett in at the small forward. Well, Stan, how about Bucks coach Doc Rivers? This season has moved into 6th on the all-time wins list.
Well, B.A., an amazing accomplishment for Doc Rivers passing George Karl. And within reach now of 4th all-time if he can stay at it a little longer. But what I love about Trent Jr. is how confident he is, especially when it comes to shooting the 3-ball.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trent's shot is off. Pass to Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now Kuzma. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Barnes. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Kuzma. Still without a bucket. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Trent for 3. Rebound Toronto. Barnes finds MP. Toronto passing it around. Good chance here for Barrett. Giannis with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Trent's shot is off.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Barnes. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And again, Toronto, no good. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, that's a pretty nimble move by Kuzma. Getting his shot to go despite taking the foul.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. Amaji comes in for Barnes. Dick, he's checked in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Kuzma. Misses from short range.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Now here's Turner. Porter looks it over. Back to Turner. Clock at 6. Portis, the pass to Trent. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds now.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Abaji can't hit.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here's Turner. Trent with it. Back to Portis. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. Portis has got 5 now.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. On the wing, Porter. Give him 8 points now. Here's Turner. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Out to the right wing. On the wing, MP pulls it. Got it up. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed.
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Prince. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Rollins. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. MP's checked in for Toronto. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Manning the backcourt, it's Porter and Trent Jr. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And it's Shed missing.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
MP, a screen on Porter. Pulls it from 20. And again, Toronto, no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A. certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
He drops it from range.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Walter. A minute 50 left to play in the 4th. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Porter. Here's Turner. Kuzma for three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, and this is the shot Kuzma wanted. He's put in the work to be consistent from the corners.
Pass to MP. MP, a screen on Kuzma. From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Now Antetokounmpo. And they pick up 2.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
And yes, another basket.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in, night out.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight.
Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Trent outside. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
AMP?
What's up, Coach?
Hey, you got any of those sleep masks you've been hawking lying around?
Maybe. Why are you trying to get put on with Cognivive?
Listen, my wife stays up late.
Good game, What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and this is the last. Done. No. What you mean done? Like I know you're not talking about what Cognitive.
No. Yes, I am. That was them on the phone.
What did they say?
Let's get after it, MP.
With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And boy, has MP delivered. It's so apparent how much preparation he's done coming into games. He knows all the ways to break down an opposing defense. Anywhere there's a weakness in the D, he'll find it and turn it into points.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Ingram at the 3. Edwards can't hit. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. MP from deep three-point land. Off target with his 3. And the Timberwolves with possession. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Toronto where they beat the Raptors.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
When a defense is under attack like that, it can get into their head and break their will. I think that's exactly what we saw.
Drills the three-pointer.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And it's quickly missing.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's McDaniels. Miller with a wide-open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. McDaniels kicks to Miller. There's the triple. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that 3 ball is going down.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He finished with 47 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable.
unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Steps back. McDaniels outside. Reed with a screen on quickly. Westbrook with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Quickly looking it over. And here's MP for three. Westbrook pulls it in. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against New York.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 15.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves, trailing by 13. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. To halt the run, and he hits the jump shot. He has 5.
Clever play call by Westbrook, making the right move at the right time to bust up the D and get that shot.
And that one's good. MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Edwards inside. MP's there. Lets it go with the three. Edwards can't hit. MP outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's the Toronto. He's making a switch here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Timberwolves trip. By 17. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side, while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority. They made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. So for Toronto right now, MP out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Ingram. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Mobo in at the center position. Here's MP. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Ingles with the screen for Edwards. Shot clock at 5. McDaniels. No good with the triple.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Buries it from three-point range. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for Toronto. And the rejection by MP. Shoots the three. Rebound, Minnesota. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow, and sometimes... not even there at all.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys?
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And here's Edwards following the three-pointer by MP. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. DiVincenzo with it, now defended by MP.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, MP sets the screen for Ingram. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 18. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing.
Another bucket! Wow!
And this remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now #2 all-time for points scored in a rookie season.
He's among some elite company. Makes you wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He is a lot of fun to watch. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the rejection by MP. To the paint.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Edwards passes to Westbrook. And here's Edwards. Ingles in the corner to stop the run. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 35 in the game.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
MP getting it done for the Raptors. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Raptors.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
And they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Taj Reed out there with Miller. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems. And at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and close.
The previous play is under review. After the review,
getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to admit him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Here's Edwards. Drops it in from 11 feet. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards, scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
So all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Back to Westbrook. Reed with the screen on quickly. Pass to Reed. Front past the arc. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. The 3 from MP. Reed with the rebound.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Back to McDaniel. Lets a floater go. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They get it back. McDaniels passes to Reed. Miller with a screen on quickly. Down low. Out to Edwards. Offline with his 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And another one falls.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high.
Which is exactly what Wilt did in 60 and 64. Same consistency of excellence, setting a standard for generations to come.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Westbrook And the shot falls short this time.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
DiVincenzo kicks to Westbrook. Miller sets a screen for Westbrook. Another miss by Minnesota.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
The three from MP. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 44.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And stolen by MP. From deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
DiVincenzo kicks to Miller. Reed with a screen on MP. Another miss by Minnesota.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Westbrook surveying the D. And they get it. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Reed. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion.
Calls timeout. The Tim Here's award you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something.
Right here.
Right
here.
Yo, T-Man. I think it's just about continuing to get better, to work.
Breaking news in the association is MP is believed to have inked a 6-figure deal with one of the top anime studios in Japan to create a TV show based on his life. Anime is very popular with today's NBA players, so it seems like a natural fit. Should be a very fun project.
The story continues. This chapter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Suns taking on the Raptors. For the Phoenix Suns, ranked 10th in the Western Conference. Not what they hoped for. Raptors, Suns, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. Guys, this is the time of year when things get really fun. Teams ramping up for the playoff push.
Yeah, this is when things are firing on all cylinders. As a team and a player, you got to solve your issues now, because when the postseason comes, you've got to make sure everything is smooth.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
Barrett against Brooks. Allen outside. Outside for Brooks. From behind the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. Our end-of-the-year awards are coming up fast. And the clear favorite for Rookie of the Year honors is MP.
And I'll say it, I'm glad MP wasn't in my draft class. I mean, truly exceeding rookie expectations, especially for a second-rounder. MP came in and wasted no time making his mark on the NBA.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the three-point basket by Toronto. Fires the three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Barnes passes to MP. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Allen, and no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Three-pointer, Brooks tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
MP, the pass to Barnes, and the shot's good.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Outside O'Neal. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Quickly. Brooks from outside. And it's MP with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the middle. Barnes. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Gillespie passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive roster.
And now the Raptors on the break from deep. MP. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Connects from downtown. MP's got 6 points.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the 2-man game to perfection.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Dick, he's checked in for Quickly. Suns trail by 10 to the paint. Here's Dunn. And a nice finish on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
From the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside Butler. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler. Pass to Dunn. Hey, from beyond the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Raptors lead by 11. Shoots from the elbow. MP shot is off. The Suns' shooting has not been great early, just 27%. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside, Williams. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Butler. Over Dick. Good work defensively by Dick. And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good... Changes here for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes checked in for Dick. MP comes in for Walter. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Shed. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And we're going courtside for a report on Grayson Allen. Allie, what's his status?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Suns. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do, given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. MP is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Mobo in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brooks against MP. And the Suns get it back. Done. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He dropped 50 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Pass to Brooks. Dunn outside. Phoenix no good that time either. Raptors lead by 13. There goes MP. Dunn with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. Brooks outside. Here's Gillespie. Here's Dunn. No good on the triple. And here's MP from outside. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
1:03 left in the first half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle comes in for Mobo. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Brandon Ingram. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal comes in for Iguodaro. And it's Allen in for Dunn. Pass to Brooks. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Gillespie. Started by Quickly. Allen with a screen on Quickly. Sends it home from three-point land. Gillespie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. From deep, MP. Hook it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Williams passes to Allen. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Barrett against Brooks. Allen outside. It's stolen by MP. Floats one. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist by MP.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 15 points as this quarter concludes, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
You know, I'm impressed you guys almost never take sick days off work.
Yeah, especially impressive because Shaq today.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Raptors.
Their efficiency on offense has been off the charts. Credit them for coming out and executing.
The players are happy. The coaches are happy. Let's see if that sticks in half number 2. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan on 5. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Allen from downtown. Barnes with the rebound.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. What will happen? He's trying to help his team.
And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 27.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you. Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Raptors lead by 17. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Allen. Fires from deep. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP with it. Picked up by Allen. MP shot is good.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Allen, pass to Gillespie. Williams against Pirtle. Here's Gillespie. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Toronto with the ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And here's MP from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. O'Neal passes to Gillespie. Brooks against Barrett. And it's Brooks missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys at the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
Allen on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Gillespie. MP with the block.
He anticipated it, and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house.
And the Raptors with some changes. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. Walter comes in for Barrett. And it's Dick in for Quickly. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Another one falls. Amazing.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Gillespie passes to Brooks. For 3, Allen. Rebound, Toronto. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Down low. It's stolen by Ingram. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Brooks. A shot to stop the run. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Dick, Walter out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's MP, and it's Mobo in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And he gets it back. And here's MP from outside. Yeah! Another bucket!
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happening. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are, witnessing history in the making, and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of a...
Yeah, the cardboard and paper. I'd like to see a shoot better than 65%. I think college
Welcome, everyone, to NBA Basketball. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Scotty Barnes.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Here are the five for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the three. And for the Bulls, at the guards, it's Giddey at the one with White at the two. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the three spot. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
A three from MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 9 points.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Dosunmu with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. It's White on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. It's hauled in by MP.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Now here's Dosunmu. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the wing right side. And here is Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Another three for Chicago.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And, Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Toronto leading by 5. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He contributed 62 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And here is Giddey. Following the three-pointer by MP. White setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Looking to end the run. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 9-point game. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's White. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Vucevic. No good with the layup.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And so it's Toronto enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense up. And Ellis is checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Terry. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. Ellis out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Collins in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. MP showing the range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Ellis. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Huerter. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Collins setting the pick for Giddey. Outside Collins. Pass to Dosunmu. Huerter on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Huerter's got his first 3 points of the game. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range.
For 3. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Guys?
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Pass to Giddey, fires for 3. MP grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 19. This one for 3, hits it again. Wow!
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Zach Collins, and it's Kobe White in for Kevin Huerter. And then for Toronto, Pirtle is checked in for Barrett, and quickly in for Grady Dick. White a screen on quickly. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Vucevic. Over in the corner, White. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. A 3 from MP. And again, it's Toronto with a three.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic a screen on Ingram. Dosunmu's shot is off. Toronto leading by 22. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Pass to Buzelis. White wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. White against MP. Here's Pirtle, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, one thing you know about Jakob Pirtle, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic, defended by Pirtle. Here's Buzelis. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's MP making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show.
With Miles Turner removed from the conversation, they need help down low. Can also pop out and stretch the floor for you. Hard to compensate for his loss.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Raptors.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So it's Chicago now. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. So for Toronto right now, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Got that one up quick. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giddey against quickly. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's White. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. White's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And here's MP for connects again.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for 4th most 50-point games in NBA history. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
On the wing, MP. Light covering. Here's MP. That one good for 2. MP's got 54 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Quickly against Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. Vucevic a screen on Ingram. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Giddey, no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Poeltl.
Well, Poeltl is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Here's Dosunmu. White down low. MP's there.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Fires the 3. Good. That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this minute.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey against Quickly. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. To end the run, and that one drops. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's Quickly missing.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's White. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, tough play from White here. Gets the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
Collins checked in for the Bulls. Jones comes in for Josh Giddey. An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Back to Jones. Pass to White. Over MP. The offensive rebound. And that one drops for him.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. A three-pointer off the mark. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP with it. He's picked up by White. And here's MP for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside, Jones. Pass to Dosunmu. No good from outside. And here's MP for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Toronto with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what...
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptor along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Don't forget, Raptors.
With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. And it's Jones in at point guard. Kicks it out to Wagner. Quickly against Jones. 5 to shoot. Pass to Carter. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko
And so Toronto takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
This is it, gentlemen. This is the playoffs. We work, but we're going to prove those people wrong when we hoist up that Larry O'Brien.
About that article. Oh, you mean the one by Roseanne Conn?
Don't forget to come out and say yesterday. What's been on the past year? The features of your favorite mascot, the Raptor. You don't want to skip out on the next. Let's hear it for the NBA Rookie of the Year and the P.
Playoffs have arrived. Welcome, everyone. So the opening lineup for the Heat. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Hero. And it's Powell in at the small forward. And for Toronto, the post pairing. Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Look at Toronto. This is a team who feels like they could win this series handily, but they need to start it off on the right foot.
And that's the key. Home court advantage doesn't mean anything if you don't use it. It's all about setting the tone tonight.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie. There's a different attitude tonight," unquote. No, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Great stuff. MP is not letting the big moment get to him. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive score like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
Now Powell following the three-point attempt by MP. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And he makes that one.
Well, getting out in the open court there, and Ingram just finishes off the break.
Has to wear outside Hero. Fires from 14. The shot is good off the backboard. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now Powell following the three-point attempt by MP. Hero finds Powell, and the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Powell against Ingram. Mitchell in the corner. There's the 3. 6 to shoot. There's Hero with the 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. A new 14 for the Raptors. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Here's Hero. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Hero can't get that one to fall. The Raptors have gotten 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. A 3 from MP. And it's Miami with the rebound.